Welcome to another episode of Touch Base Tuesday. I recently purchased a book, and this book is about the Old South and a family that was raised up very poor situation where the father left the home at an early age because of his alcoholism. But this writer, from time to time in the book, brought out about his brother. And he was the older brother, and he was one of those older brothers that you looked up to. One of the things that impressed him was that he worked at a cotton mill. Again, he didn't make a lot of money at all, but everything his brother did, whether it was fixing cars or helping out, he always admired him for that. But one of the things that he wrote in one specific chapter, and that was that with this job at the cotton mill, it was 12-hour days. It was unloading trucks in the heat, in the summertime. And it was something that was a lot of people did in that particular town, is that they worked at this factory or this mill. And so one of the things that he asked his brother one day, he said, "Why in the world don't you do something different?" It was almost like, "Big brother, I know you can do better than this." And one of the things that was brought out in this chapter, this book, was that it had decent insurance. And it just right off, it rung a bell with me, was that I've heard so many people that are well beyond what would be considered retirement. And I asked them, and I have asked them, I said, "Why are you still working? Why are you not traveling? Why are you not going somewhere?" And they said, "Because it's the insurance." And what the author was talking about his brother was that he said, and again, this is what drew me into reading a little bit more about this man and his life and his family, was that he said it brought his brother a peace of mind, knowing that he had that insurance, that if something happened to his children or whatever, that he would be covered, that the bills would be taken care of for the most part. And so that's what I wanted to come here today and talk to you about. It's worth being saved. It's worth having that insurance. And that's what I wanted to tell you. I've got good insurance. I've got insurance that's called the born again insurance. I've been born again of the water and of the spirits. And I have insurance that if I die, that I'm going to be taken care of. God's going to take care of me, and He's going to take care of my family. But one of the scriptures that came to my mind was perfect peace is whose mind is stayed on the Lord. And that's in the book of Isaiah. Again, perfect peace is whose mind is stayed on the Lord. And in closing today, I want to go to John 14, starting with verse number 27. This is Jesus' words. He said, "I'm leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is a gift that the world cannot give. So don't be troubled or afraid." The blessings of God is to not have riches of this life, not have a big retirement, because that retirement, what I've found, again, time and time again, people get sick. And what insurance doesn't cover a lot of times is when people are put in a nursing home. And all of that money, a lot of times, that they've saved up is just spent on taking care of them. And sometimes they don't even know that they're even in existence. So I want to leave with you, as Easter comes just a few weeks from now, is let's think about the peace that God has given us. It is a type of insurance, assurance that even though that we live in troubled times, and things are difficult and hard, that when we get sick, God is our caregiver. When we're financially in need, God backs us up. He takes care of us. And I pray today that you will have that perfect peace that passeth all understanding, and that is in Jesus Christ. We'll see you next week. God bless you.